Alright, my name's Bryce Niermeyer. I was born into a relatively normal family, so to say. I have a very loving father and mother, as well as a sister who will be a freshman in high school next year. Now, I have grown up in the same house, in the same area, in the same town, in the same state, my entire life. That area being northwest Kansas. Now, there really isn't a problem. The only problem is that there's hardly any diversity in the political spectrum here in northwest Kansas. Whereas people are mostly conservative and tend to think like that a lot. Well, I'm not saying that's a problem at all, as I do take on many conservative beliefs, actually most conservative beliefs. I just feel it's important to look at the other side of the spectrum. What I mean by this is people tend to develop a sense of superiority, I think, when there's only people around them that think like them. So they don't realize that there's probably people out there that have other opinions. And when they do meet those people with other opinions, they tend to treat them very poorly. That's something I think that should change, especially at a national level when we see governments trying to work together. Well, I don't think people are typically racist or prejudiced when it comes to think like that. I just think they're ignorant. They don't really understand 100% that there is another side of the story all the time, and sometimes that side of the story makes more sense than the one they've been living their whole life. I think a lot of that as well is stubbornness and just the plain refusal that they don't want to change. They want the other people to change and never want to compromise themselves. That is something I do want to see come back, as where nowadays the best way to build a political career is to just say, I've stopped legislation from passing through. I think that shouldn't be a thing. The thing that should be is, I've made this amount of changes. I've worked with people to get this done, even though I don't even think like them. That's something I think a political career should be built on. Not things like, I can't stand you, don't talk to me, I'm right, you're wrong, let's move on. People need to work together, stop being so stuck up, and just make America what it used to be again.